LEXMOTO Michigan 125, 2015 on review. Cheap and cheerful cruiser.
The LEXMOTO Michigan 125 might look like a Harley-Davidson, but it's made in China, albeit by British-based brand LEXMOTO. It's a budget, cruiser-styled 125 cubic centimeters learner-legal motorcycle introduced in 2016. It was further updated in 2018, gaining fuel injection. It's physically big for a 125 with a long wheelbase, 1,435mm, fat 130 section rear tire and high bars, all of which help to maintain the proportions of the bike, adding up to a fairly plausible take on a large cruiser in an A1 license-friendly package. Although its mechanicals and performance are fairly straightforward, in having an old but updated Honda-designed air-cooled engine producing just 10 brake horsepower, all held in a tubular steel, twin-loop, twin shock frame, it's all more than adequate for this style of bike. Cruisers should always have air-cooled engines after all.
Ride quality and brakes. With its laid-back cruiser style, decently padded banana dual saddle and pullback ape-hanger handlebars, LEXMOTO say the Michigan Cruiser is the most comfortable bike in its range, and they're not wrong. The low 680mm seat gives a decent riding position that wouldn't discredit a full-size cruiser, and it's easy to ride thanks to the light clutch, easy gear change and simple switchgear. Engine. Like many LEXMOTOs, and indeed other Chinese-built bikes, the Michigan uses a copy of an old Japanese engine design. In this case it's the old Honda CB125J which went out of production in 1985, also found in the LEXMOTO Venom. It's a very simple, straightforward unit in being an air-cooled, carb-fed, single overhead cam, 2-valve 4-stroke single-cylinder with a balance shaft to smooth out vibes. This was later updated slightly to employ fuel injection to pass the latest Euro noise and emissions regulations. Reliability and build quality. This is one area that is often criticized as the Achilles' heel of Chinese-built bikes due to their budget nature and outdated technology being suspect. But quality, technology and reliability of these bikes is generally improving, and it's worth noting that the mechanicals, though Chinese-built, are usually proven, durable designs. LEXMOTOs are generally better regarded than most. It is the most successful and popular Chinese-built brand in the UK, after all. What's more, the quality of the Michigan seems pretty good. The paint, chrome and welds are of a higher quality than the early crop of Chinese machines in the early 2000s. Value versus rivals. The LEXMOTO Michigan 125 is made and targeted at the budget-conscious rider. It's excellent value for money to buy, both new and used, and, as it's only a 125, will also cost very little to run and insure. The fuel tank holds an impressive 13.5 liters, so given a typical consumption of 100 miles per gallon, a 300-mile range looks within reach, which is all the excuse you need to hit the open road. Rivals, incidentally, include the Bullet Spirit 125, the Harold Brat 125 and the Honda CB 125F. Equipment.
Being a budget machine, you wouldn't expect there to be much in the way of extras and equipment on the LEXMOTO Michigan 125. It's very simple and straightforward, and it certainly isn't a bike that comes with any bells and whistles attached, but then, for the price you wouldn't expect it to be. That said, the LEXMOTO Michigan 125 does have a reasonable spec, and its rugged, old-school style suits the cruiser genre well. Specs. Engine size 125 cubic centimeters.
Engine type single-cylinder, 4-stroke air-cooled. Frame type.
Fuel capacity 13.5 liters.
Seat height 680 millimeters. Bike weight 140 kilograms. Front suspension telescopic forks. Rear suspension twin shock absorber. Front brake hydraulic disc. Rear brake drum. Front tire size 90/90-18. Rear tire size 130/90-15. MPG, costs and insurance. Average fuel consumption.
Annual road tax £22. Annual service cost £90.
New price £1,649. Used price. Insurance group. How much to insure? Warranty term. Top speed and performance. Max power 10 brake horsepower. Max torque. Top speed 65 miles per hour. A quarter mile acceleration. tank range.